Hi, Leo, and welcome to your reading for the week beginning the 8th of June 2025. The energy around this reading is of the Three of Pentacles, which is about you sharing your knowledge with the world. It's about you coming from a point of balance. It's balance to do with the higher self, the conscious self, and the subconscious self being in alignment. And that really gives you a lot of power. There is a lot here about success and opportunities and new beginnings, and that's really what they're talking about here. So let's have a look and see what else is coming up. So this is what I'm talking about here. Long-term new beginnings, where you step more and more into your own authority and your own power, and you are moving away from things of the past that didn't work for you. They're coming up to be revealed, and this could even lead to one door shutting and another door opening, to do with your career and to do with how people see you and your success. There's success indicated here with the Ace of Wands, to do with an opportunity that is like a golden opportunity. It may mean some restructuring in your life, and the power in the Tower in a positive sense is about a time of significant shifts where old structures are dismantled to make way for new beginnings, and that's what is coming up here. It could be an opportunity that almost comes out of the blue, and you are being asked to seize your confidence and your sense of self so that you can achieve this. Uh, any relationships that are holding you back, or people who are not being terribly ethical, they're being cleared from your life as well, or you're making that decision. The Hanged Man is about things being on hold, but when it comes up to next to one ace, it means that that hold is being lifted. When it comes up next to two aces, it means things are moving ahead very quickly. And also, we've got the Eight of Wands here, which is about things happening quickly. So I think it's about hanging onto your hats and really getting ready and, well, stepping into this new beginning. It is about putting yourself first and making yourself happy, and this leads to your success. There could be some travel involved with work. This is the line of thought. So you may be thinking about this travel or making it happen. And it is about freedom. The devil, yes, it's fear. And when we face new beginnings or greater responsibility, sometimes fear comes up, especially change to do with work. But really, it's about freedom, because the devil is about freedom. It's about being free to travel, free to work in the way that you want, free to express yourself. Here, there's, the energy around the reading is the Three of Pentacles. It's also reflected up here because we have the public strength next to this expansion to do with your career and thinking about how you're going to do this. The Queen of Swords is the card of the spirit guides. And your spirit guides are showing you new ways of doing things. The Page of Pentacles is new opportunities coming in, and not things that are boring. The emotional lesson has been around you stepping into self-love and what will truly make you happy. And often the Lovers is about creativity, and also which relationships are of benefit and which ones aren't, around work specifically, they're talking about here. The Five of Cups is also looking, it's about gratitude really, because if we focus on our failures or the things that haven't worked in our life, we end up being stuck. We put things on hold. When we are grateful and we think of the things that we have and the resources we have, the opportunities that we have, we raise our vibration and we start to attract more of what we want. They are talking about meditation, connecting with your spirit guides through meditation, but it's like you're being encouraged to step into this power of yourself. The Magician is the card of the starseeds and light workers and wanderers, and they're saying that you do have help on the other side to do with support, could be in this lifetime too, but that you don't have to be a martyr to do with what you came to Earth to do. It is about being of service, but that you will be rewarded financially. And the Ace of Pentacles coming up next to the Wheel of Fortune really does, um, um, emphasize that. So success, 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 and all to do with new beginnings. What are you here for? Often it's to do with healing, teaching, advising, leading, those sorts of areas. There's nothing negative coming up in the line of karma at all. Everything's going ahead, and it's due to you listening to yourself and taking that first step on the path. And you've already really been through the tower moments in the past. You don't need to expect them or think of them in a negative way into the future. It's really about what is of benefit and rebuilding. You have very good friendships. You're a very true friend, Leo, and you're very honest and you have a lot of integrity. And so these are the kind of people that you're attracting into your life. And at the moment, you are being tested on your own truth and honesty and integrity to yourself. What will make you happy? What will not make you happy? And it's what you decide, not what other people around you who may be thinking or saying. It may be that some people are always negative in your life and you are moving away from that a little bit. But strength is the card for Leo. And next to this creativity and this expansion to do with your work, it is, you're being guided into something new, a lot of you. Of course, this is a general reading. It doesn't always reflect everything for every Leo, but this is what's coming up here, and it does look extremely positive. Again, the Nine of Cups is about material wealth. It's about setting yourself up financially over time, but things could happen quite quickly too, because the Knight of Swords is sudden things occurring. And a victory almost unexpected, where you've overcome sort of a situation where you have responded rather than you're only connecting with people who come from love, compassion. Compassion is the highest vibration in the cosmos, and this is your golden opportunity to step in. We have three aces here, which is really, really good. The Ace of Cups is, as I said, unconditional love. The Ace of Wands is about stepping onto your path and that one thing will lead to another. And the Ace of Pentacles is success, and often it's material success. So you, like other fire signs, really are being encouraged to move ahead with these things. So because you're Leo, you really have, Saturn has moved into Aries. It's at the beginning of Aries, and the 0 degree of Aries is the creator degree in astrology. It's the first degree of the horoscope. And because Aries is trine Leo, it is about, over the next 3 years, creating something. You may think, well, what am I going to create? Or you may have so many different ideas. They're saying pick one, bring the one that feels like the path with the heart, which is the Magician. Bring that one in and start this journey. You may have already started, but it's encouragement. It's also where you have a sense of peace and contentment and happiness when you make that choice or you think about that thing. You will have people coming in to help you, and these people are members of your soul group, also members of your star family. Of course, some of our star family are not incarnated. They are, in the ether around us, or they're not, we can't see everything in the third dimension. And you may be analysing this and thinking, don't know about that. Just ask for their help and see what happens. but also connect in meditation. When I first started seeing my guides, and they started telling me, telling me about who they were, and I ended up having proof. So this was the analysis. I do have quite a scientific side, even though I'm a tarot reader, and I do need proof sometimes. I can't just blindly believe everything. But I have been doing this for over 30 years, so and a lot of people, this is what I do professionally. This is all I do. So for me, proof is that it actually resonates with people, and that these outcomes occur. There will be the finances to move if you're looking to move, and it will be a very good move. But again, you have to listen to yourself about that. You may have been planning something or planning to move, and it hasn't happened yet. But they're saying, because you've kept your goals and your hope and positivity, you're going to bring this in. The Star is about goal setting, and the Knight of Cups is also about goal setting. The Knight of Cups is about planting seeds for the long-term future. The Star is having more goals about now. So it's about having a goal, reaching that goal, seeing the next goal. So you might have a big picture, a 5-year plan, 7-year plan, indicated by the 7 of Cups. But then these are the implemental, is that a word? These are the goals, one at a time, that you're creating. Again, the Magician and the Hermit together are about your own wisdom and listening to your own wisdom. And this is leading you in the direction to do with your intuition. The Chariot, he doesn't have reins. He is using his intuition and his psychic ability to guide the Sphinxes, or to guide himself on his path. You do have new beginnings. The Sun and Death both mean new beginnings. The Sun is probably the most positive card in tarot, and it's totally positive. It's not negative at all. It does mean long-term new beginnings, as does Death. Death is the ending of old things, and new beginnings coming in where you start to get what you want. And especially that's the case when it comes up next to the Sun. So this is you thinking about what you want and thinking about how you're going to implement this. And yes, we have challenges. I did about 30 readings, and then the software that I was using crashed for my camera, and I had to completely start again. I troubleshooted it, and I couldn't find a solution. So then I had to learn a new software program. This is all this week. And yeah, these things happen, but you overcome them. And that's really what that's about. Challenges, but overcoming challenges. And the 10 of Wands is about hard work and really putting 110% into things. You do have to watch out that you don't become a workaholic next to the Devil, because the Devil can be addiction to work. But when we have the 9 of Pentacles on top of the Devil, the 9 of Pentacles is about nature, or one of the meanings of it is about nature. Of course, it's also financial stability. And the Devil, the story of the Devil is that when the Romans invaded Britain, they took their form of Christianity to Britain, and the British at that time were pagans, and they worshipped the triple-faced goddess and the horned god. And the horned god was represented by a wild free man with antlers running naked through the forest. Of course, that's not what the Romans wanted. They didn't want wild free men. They wanted more regulation. So they created the Devil from the negative aspects of the horned god. But the other side of the Devil, and it is the card of Capricorn, the other side of the Devil is your wild free self. A lot of Capricorns are very hardworking and very, focused on what is right. But the other side, what they're here to embrace, is being wild and free. And that's, the 9 of Pentacles is about the forest too, and nature. So with this work and career new beginning, they're talking about looking at the past, seeing what's made you happy, seeing what hasn't made you happy, and making some sort of shift. You will be, hidden things will be revealed. Again, we've got your intuition coming here up here, and what is beyond the veil, and then next to meditation and the spirit guides. So you're being really encouraged to meditate and connect with your spirit guides and what is beyond the veil. This also talks about manifestation, because what we think of is what we create, and learning more and more about how to focus on what you want, as we all are. This is, you've got enormous potential, and trusting, where there's blindfolds in tarot, it is about trusting in your intuition again. And the way to your intuition is through your emotions. Your emotions, if something feels right, do it. If it doesn't, don't. It's that simple. And this is around friends and people as well. If someone's always, making you doubt yourself, or you walk away feeling drained from any interactions, then probably it's better to have less time with that person. This is a very similar situation, but it's like you're coming to an end of a period where things have been a bit difficult, where you've had maybe worry or fear, and it's leading to a greater sense of peace, because you're walking away from that, taking your knowledge and building something greater. And this is, you're walking towards your dreams. What are your dreams? This is family harmony, family home. Sometimes this new beginning, this new opportunity, when it comes up with the Four of Pentacles, it's about working from home, because the Four of Pentacles is about working from home, and some dream that you are working towards, probably already, but it will grow over the next several years. Yeah, 5 years they're talking about, but you have success before then. I feel like the success is right in front of you, but then it keeps growing. Communication is one of your strong points. Every Leo I know is a good communicator, pretty well. So this is one of your gifts that you've been given, and it leads to great victory over any difficulties. Again, it's about truth and honesty and integrity, and Leos are. And that's what I really admire about my Leo friends, their truthfulness and their honesty and integrity to themselves, and it's so important. So I think we'll look here at what your these are the starseed cards, so we'll see what your spirit guides are saying. Well, this is probably a bit to do with the Nine of Swords, actually. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. In, the days before the internet or newspapers or whatever, we wouldn't have a clue what was going on the other side of the world, or even on the other side of the country. It's about focusing on what is within your own power to create. Of course, I do meditation to do with creating peace on earth, sending love to the earth, sending love to the people on earth. You can do that, but really, most people these days are not really focused on newspapers and TV news and things like that, because it's just it's too much. It is too much to carry. It's not yours to carry. So it's about having boundaries about information, and yeah, getting on with what you want your life to be like. And these are the Ask and It Is Given cards, which are the Abraham Hicks manifestation cards. Since every request is granted, I feel no competition. The Five of Wands can represent competition. Yeah, it's an overcoming of any form of competition because you're unique, and yeah, every request is granted. So don't worry about the competition if you're setting off in a new direction. Grab your monster by the tail. This is coming up for everyone. It's about clearing any old residual patterns of fear, things of the past. And there's many methods of doing it. EFT, rapid eye therapy, EMDR, meditation, whatever's your favourite, utilise it. And let's have one more look, and these are the Earth Song Oracle. Fire, well, you're a fire sign. Passion, desire, energy. Harness your energy to make big things happen. Well, that really fits with what I was talking about at the beginning about Saturn being trine Leo for the next few years, and about you working hard, but working hard in your area of what you're passionate about. And there's great success here. Fantastic cards, Leo. So have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. And God bless.